Hello, hi, Adab, Namaskar. This is Vijay from Telugu Vision team. A hot evening, and I'm with you with an hot tournament as the league stage is going to end on this Tuesday, and the top six are fighting to get place in the top four. So, very interesting. In one of the matches, we are going to see an exciting match. That is match number 79 between Andhra Stars versus Telugu Strikers. Whereas Andhra Stars at position number 3, whereas the Telugu Strikers at 5th position. So it's going to be an interesting thing because both have played 16 matches. Because of the run rate only, points are same, 18 points, but because of the run rate, the positions are like this. So what will happen? An exciting thing is chasing our mind, pinching our mind, but all this is possible. This is a sweet pinch. All this is possible because of our sponsors, franchise owners, and players. So we thank them through an audio. So let us listen to the audio first.
Screen sharing meeting will start. Screen share. Share preview. TPL 4 MP3 fields. Speech mode on demand.
Dear hand cricket fans, the Telugu Vision team is thrilled to welcome you all to the much anticipated Season 4 of the Telugu Premier League, TPL. For the past 3 years, we've strived to bring you exciting TPL tournaments. This year, we are overwhelmed by the phenomenal response. More franchise owners, players, and sponsors have joined the TPL family than ever before. A special thanks goes to our dedicated franchise owners, the backbone of the TPL. Their passion fuels the league's success. We also extend our deepest gratitude to our generous sponsors. Their invaluable contribution allows us to award the well-deserved prizes to our talented players. We are incredibly grateful to our esteemed sponsors, Mr. Manikantha, Officer, Bank of Baroda, Vishakhapatnam; Mr. Manoranjan Reddy, LIC Officer, Andhra Pradesh; Miss K. Vijaya, Teacher, Telangana; Mr. Sheikh Kalesha Masthan, Star Product Owner, Nellore, Andhra Pradesh; Mr. D. Shankar, Senior Assistant, Municipal Office, Palamaneru, Andhra Pradesh; Mr. Sagar Borkar, State Bank of India Employee, Maharashtra; Mr. N. Pavan Kumar, Panchayat Raj Employee, Telangana. With their support, we can ensure a truly rewarding experience for all TPL 4 participants. Thank you once again to our sponsors. We look forward to an exceptional tournament. The Telugu Vision team.
Current news active speaker.
Yes, and now back into the match. And we have a match official, Mr. Ashok, and we have an exciting commentator with us, Mr. Nagaraju sir. I welcome Nagaraju sir. Good evening and welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much, sir, for welcoming me as a commentator for this match number 79, playing between Super Champions and Andhra Stars. Both have very important match for both teams.
Yes.
If Andhra Stars win the match, they will also enter into the 20s.
Yes.
If Super Champions win the match, they will move forward their second position and
Pardon, sir, it's a Telugu Strikers.
the Telugu
Dilip Kumar
Strikers. Sorry,
Gemstone.
Telugu
Dilip
Strikers
Kumar
also
Gemstone. Online.
Andhra Stars.
Yes.
Right. Telugu Strikers also 18 points and Stars also 18 points.
Yes.
If they win anyone, they move into the 20s.
And
Let
then our
me-
positions will be improved, right, sir?
Yes, yes. Let me inform our official about
button of the list. Window
starting
application
the match.
Yes.
System launcher. Current view. I-Q out of grid. And created. Outing face zoom picture and picture.
And really, it is going to be an interesting match.
Set. Button. Window outing face.
Both teams, as we told earlier, that both teams are at same position with 18 points. Only
Wow.
run rate.
Wow. Shout.
Run rate makes
Message.
now because of the
Hi. Window English open.
yesterday's
US.
match, they lost. Telugu Strikers lost the match, so the run rate went into the negative.
R. Romeo. Y.
But Andhra Stars are at well
Edit clamp. Editing. Start. Edit box. Set. Button.
past
GBS.
Telugu Strikers
Zoom picture and
in
picture.
terms of run rate. But points are same. Can yes, bell baj
Okay.
gaya.
Steamer. Don't have
Yes,
to show
we
total.
are
Zoom picture and
listening
picture.
the
Gaussian Master
alert
Gemstone.
sound
Select me.
by our official. Uh,
Collapsed. Current view is active speaker.
Let us
Double tap.
see.
10 overs. 10
Somebody
minutes. 30 seconds.
asking-
With online.
select me.
Remember 99 star. Select me.
Yes.
Online.
No, no.
GBN
Kalesha
79 Gemstone joined
Kalesha
Telugu
Mastan.
Strikers.
Yes, Kalesha Mastan
Is
franchise
the
owner.
franchise owner of Andhra
Yes.
Stars.
Very good.
Vijay Kumar
Our
Kalesha
official
Gemstone joined Andhra Stars.
added him.
Online.
No problem. Very
10
good
overs. 10
and
minutes. 30
very
seconds.
David
active official
Vijay
is there.
Kumar PVS Gemstone. Offline.
Yes.
Offline. Remember 99 star.
Okay, ready? We are going to start the match. Official is waiting for their
Remember 99
confirmation.
Gemstone is Telugu Strikers captain.
Yes, he is preparing their captainships for both teams. Manikanta.
What is your opinion on this match, sir?
So this match will be
Remember 35 Gemstone is Andhra Stars captain.
60-40% is there.
60 goes to
60 goes to Andhra Stars and 40 goes to
Okay.
Telugu Strikers.
okay. Let us see what will happen. Very interesting predictions by our commentator.
Yes, it will be the Andhra Stars very good, strong batting lineup, and also Manikanta very good batting
captain is
bowling
flipping
line.
the coin.
He is the yes.
Your captain is flipping the collapsed.
Yes.
Current view is active speaker. Double tap to
Andhra
show forward.
Stars
Zoom picture
flip
and
the
picture.
coin.
Heads it is. Your team won the toss and
Head
selecting
is it, and they won the toss. They are going to select their choice.
Starting now 3 period. Disabled.
Well,
Keyboard hidden.
you are
Your bowling.
bowling.
Zoom picture and picture.
Yes, they
Keyboard hidden.
selected
Your
bowling.
Zoom
Andhra
picture and
Stars
picture.
won the toss
And
and
created. Zoom picture
selected
and picture.
bowling.
Sounds. Button. Keyboard hidden. Decrease. Keyboard. Decrease. Score.
New bowler, Ganga Gem. New striker, Ramana Kumar
Sorry,
35
where
Gem.
am I? నేను
New
ఎక్కడ
non
ఉన్నాను?
striker, Nepu
Active
Mandal
gemstone.
Gem.
Nepu Mandal
Your
gemstone.
team is
Ramana
selecting
35
ball.
gemstone. Goal 0. Open scoreboard. Button.
Sorry, Andhra Stars going to bat. Telugu Strikers going to bowl.
Waiting for
please
opponent
forgive
bat.
me. They
Bowler 4, 6 run. Your
First
team is
ball.
selecting
Number 35
ball.
gemstone. Open scoreboard. Button.
Ramana Kumar hit by 6 of very first ball into the stands through long on.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Ganga is bowler.
Your team
2
is
runs
selecting
to
ball.
him after 2 balls, 8 for no loss.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 6, 3 run.
Nepu
Score
now
after 3
going
balls
to
is 11 for
face
0.
after 3
Your team
balls,
is selecting
fourth ball
ball.
of Ganga. 11 for
Waiting
no
for
loss.
opponent bat.
Nepu is going to
Bowler 5.
Yes, 2 runs
Your
to
team is selecting ball.
Nepu. He picks 2 runs at mid wicket region between two by picking
House of
gaps between
786
two.
Gemstone colon give me Mick.
Waiting for
Fielders.
opponent bat.
Very sensible batting is there till now. After 4
Bowler 4,
balls,
3 run.
another 3
Your team
runs.
is selecting ball.
They are picking runs between gaps. Now, last ball of the Ganga over facing Ramana.
Ganga gemstone. Goal 0.
Waiting for opponent
Nepu Mandal
bat.
gemstone.
Bowler
Ganga
6,
score.
4 run. Score after 6
6.
balls is 20 for 0. Your team is selecting
to the
ball.
covers.
Waiting for selection of bowler.
By
New bowler,
20/0.
Asam Manikanta Gem.
after
Your team is selecting
first
ball.
over 20 runs. Now Manikanta is bowling. Purple cap. He is the highest
Waiting for opponent
wicket
bat.
taker in our tournament. 43
Bowler 4,
he
5
has.
runs. Your team is selecting ball.
Good bowler from the beginning. He took 43 wickets out of
Waiting for opponent bat.
just 16 matches.
Bowler 5, 4 run. Your team is selecting ball.
Score. Awesome Manikanta gemstone colon 0. Nebu Mantle gemstone colon 10. Ramana Kumar 35 gemstone colon 19. Open parent 5 close parent.
Ramana facing to Manikanta.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 6,
Single.
1 run. Score after 9 balls is 30 for 0.
Pick single
Your team is
between
selecting ball.
These two. And Nepu is going to face Manikanta.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Very decent over.
Bowler 6, 3
Another
run.
3 runs.
Your team is selecting ball.
Another 3 runs. Now again strike came to
Waiting for opponent bat.
Ramana.
Bowler 6, 5 runs.
5
Your
runs
team
to
is
him.
selecting ball.
Very good going by these two batsmen.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Nepu facing Manikanta.
Nebu Mantle gemstone open scoreboard button.
Bowler 4, 2 runs. Score after 12 balls is 40 for 0.
40
Your team
for no loss.
new bowler. Pavan Nagula star.
20
Your team
and
is
20.
selecting ball.
Pavan, franchise
Waiting for opponent
Telugu
bat.
strikers came to the ball.
Bowler 5, 6
to
runs. Your team is selecting
the
ball.
6 hit by Ramana again.
Waiting for opponent bat.
The
Bowler
second
5,
six
6 runs.
Another six.
Selecting ball.
50 runs partnership between these two.
And 50 runs partnership between these two.
Ramana Kumar 35 open scoreboard button.
What a hit.
Waiting
Ramana
for
Kumar 35
opponent
gemstone
bat.
colon 27
Bowler
open parent 9
6,
close
4
parent.
run.
Open
Waiting for
scoreboard. Ramana Kumar
opponent
35
bat.
gemstone colon 41 open parent. Open
Another
scoreboard
four.
button.
Vasu gemstone colon
With
clap.
this 4 he moves on to 41 quickly.
Bowler 6,
Dilip Kumar gemstone colon clap.
4. Very good batting by Ramana. Now
waiting for opponent bat.
Nepu is going to face.
That's out.
Yes.
Your team is selecting
Pavan
ball.
Kumar got
Waiting
Nepu
for
is
selection
back
of striker.
wicket.
Ramana Kumar 35 gemstone. Nebu Mantle gemstone colon 15.
Awesome
Open parent 6
Manikanta
close parent.
gemstone
Open
colon
scoreboard
super.
button. Nebu Mantle gemstone colon 15 open parent 6 open
Just
scoreboard button.
15 runs, gone for 15. Nepu gone for 15. Waiting for the new
New
striker.
striker.
Ramana Kumar 35
Harpreet Singh
gemstone colon
Jam.
44.
Your team is selecting ball.
59/1.
59
Waiting
for
for
one.
opponent bat. That's out.
Yes,
Score after
again.
18 balls is 59
Harpreet
for 2.
gone for
Your
duck.
team is selecting ball.
Very good bowling
Waiting
by
for selection of non-striker.
Pavan.
Mute.
Lubidi Siraj
After
gemstone
3
colon super.
balls, 59 for 2. After 2.4, no loss.
Awesome Manikanta gemstone
3
colon pink hands.
balls. Within 2 balls,
Waiting
he took
for opponent
2 wickets.
Score.
Next,
60/2.
Bowler 3,
Score.
1 run.
Steve Gantha gem.
Your
Ramana
team
Kumar
is
35
selecting
gemstone
ball.
colon 45 open parent 12
Bowling.
close parent. Alu Vasu gemstone colon open scoreboard
Vasu
button.
going to face Vedant. Of Vedant second
Waiting for
ball
opponent
of
bat.
4th over of their innings. Vasu going to face his first ball.
Bowler 6, 5 runs.
Wow.
Your team is selecting ball.
5 runs to the third man boundary by Vasu. There is no chance to keeper and third man or first slip
Waiting
bowler.
for opponent
first
bat.
slip
Bowler 6,
fielder
3
to
runs.
stop the
Score
ball.
after 21
Again,
balls
3
is
runs.
68 for 2. Your
Again,
team is selecting ball.
in third man reason by
Waiting
Ramana.
for opponent bat.
Ramana moves on to
Ramana Kumar 35
Bowler
gemstone
6,
colon 13 open
Your
parent.
team is
Ramana
selecting
Kumar
ball.
35 gemstone colon 48 open parent 13 close parent.
48.
Waiting for
Alu
opponent
Vasu
bat.
gemstone colon
13
open scoreboard
balls.
button.
Good going.
Bowler 4, 2 runs. Your team
Another
is selecting
2
ball.
runs to Allu Vasu. The batters running well between the wickets. They're picking runs easily by sending the ball,
Waiting for
playing the
opponent
ball
bat.
through the gaps.
Bowler 3, 4
Another
runs.
4 runs.
Score after 24 balls is 76 for 2. Your team is
76
select
for
new
2
bowler.
after 24
Asam Manikanta
balls.
Gem. Your team is selecting ball.
Next, Manikanta came for bowling. Bowling is second over. He is going to complete his quota also. Now,
Waiting
Ramana
for
facing
opponent bat.
him is on 48 on 13 balls. Let us see. He will complete his 50 or Manikanta claim his wicket.
Ashik CH gemstone colon Manikanta. This is your second over.
Bowler 5,
Good
6
shot.
runs. Your team
With
is
the
selecting
shot.
ball.
Six
He made
runs.
50 runs easily.
Open parent. Ramana Kumar
Well made
35
50 from him.
Very well made 50.
Dilip Kumar gemstone
Hitting
colon
by
clap.
4 sixers and 4 boundaries.
Alu Vasu gemstone colon pink.
Waiting
Good.
for opponent bat.
Good batting.
Nipumando.
Bowler 5, 3 runs. Your team is
Sensibly
selecting
played
ball.
through the gaps, picking 3 runs. Next, Vasu is facing Manikanta.
House of
Waiting for opponent bat.
They are,
Bowler 4, 1
playing
run.
carefully
Score after
to
27
Manikanta
balls is
to
86 for
avoid
2.
this,
Your team is
over.
selecting ball.
3 balls remaining his quota. If they
Waiting for
played
opponent
3
bat.
balls sensibly,
That's out.
yes,
Your team is selecting ball.
he got
Waiting for
Ramana's
selection of
wicket.
striker.
Ramana Kumar 35 gemstone colon 57 open parent 6 open scoreboard button.
57 for 16 balls. That is the capable of Manikanta. He
Lubidi
New striker, Dilip Kumar Gem. Your
wicket
team is
at any
selecting ball.
time. Dilip Kumar, another dangerous batsman, came into the crease to bat as a striker. After 3
Waiting for opponent bat.
wickets,
Bowler 6, 1 run.
single
Your
Axe for Sidham. Button. Caller ID and speaker. Zoom. And cricket. Zoom picture in picture. Alu Vasu Gemstone colon 14 open verify. Open scoreboard. Button.
next Vasu facing Tumani
Alu Vasu.
Kanta.
Dilip Kumar Gem.
Bowler 5
Five
Score
runs
after
to
30
him.
balls is 92 for 3.
He retained
Your
his
team is
strike
new bowler,
next over.
Pavan Nagula star.
92
Your team
ball
is
left.
selecting ball.
30 off 60.
Waiting
5
for
overs
opponent bat.
completed,
Ball
92,
left. 92/3.
92 for
Bowler 5, 4
Now
run.
Pawan
Your
bowling
team is selecting ball.
his second quota. Vasu facing him. 4 runs to Vasu and in his first ball of Pawan, second overs.
Waiting for opponent
Let us
bat.
see. He will pick another
Bowler 5, 4
one or
run.
two wickets
Your
in
team is
this
selecting
over.
ball.
He is the
Ashik CH Gemstone colon Pawan Bro. This is your second over.
he is opened wickets for his team. Pawan. He took
Waiting
3
for
wickets
opponent
on
bat.
his first.
Bowler 4.
Last two
Score after
balls.
33 balls is 102 for 3.
Vasu
Your
playing
team is selecting
carefully.
ball.
Score. David
Waiting
Manuel
for
Starr,
opponent
Dilip Kumar
bat.
Gemstone colon 1. Alu Vasu Gemstone colon 29 open parent 9 close parent.
That's out.
Yes,
Your team is
after
selecting ball.
29.
Waiting
he
for
also
selection of
got-
striker.
Pawan got his got
Awesome Medakanta Gemstone
Vasu
colon
wicket.
Super.
Good bowling by Pawan. He is the most senior player from Telangana.
Dugadi
state.
Sirash Gemstone colon Clap.
Well player, well
Dilip Kumar
bowled
Gemstone
and
colon
well
1 open parent 1.
batted.
New
Joseph
striker,
786 Gemstone colon 0. Open scoreboard.
1786 Gem.
Joseph
Your team is
from
waiting for
Karnataka.
opponent bat.
He is playing his second tournament in our Telugu Premier League.
Run for the second.
Your team is selecting ball.
2 runs to him. He is also very capable hitter.
Waiting for opponent bat.
He is playing through the gaps till now.
That's out. Score after 36 balls is 104 for 5.
Pawan.
Your team is
Well
selecting ball.
bowled.
Ball
Waiting
left.
for selection of
24 off 60.
non-striker.
Ball left.
Waiting for
104
selection of
/5.
bowler.
Score.
New bowler,
Dugadi Sirash
Gilbert
Gemstone colon 0
Suresh Jam.
Pawan
Joseph 786 Gemstone colon 2 open parent 2 close parent.
4
Dilip Kumar
wickets on
Gemstone
his
colon
New
1
non striker,
open scoreboard.
Nepu
Button.
Mandal Gem.
Dilip
Your
Kumar Gemstone
waiting
colon 1
for
open
opponent
scoreboard.
bat.
Button.
Dilip Kumar and
Bowler
Nepu.
4, 1 run.
Nepu
Your
going
team
to
is selecting
face
ball. Waiting for
Suresh.
opponent bat.
Nepu batting is second time in the innings. Every batsman can do 2 times. Every bowler can do.
That's out. Your
Yes.
team is selecting
Nepu
ball.
over for duck.
Waiting for selection of
Ashik CH Gemstone colon Nipu Mandal. This is your second time batting.
Dugadi Sirash Gemstone. Dilip Kumar Gemstone colon 2. Nepu Mandal Gemstone colon 0 open parent 1 close parent.
Nepu out for duck.
Dilip Kumar Gemstone colon Angry. Awesome Medakanta Gemstone colon No Words.
105 for 6.
new
after
striker, Harpreet Singh
5.1.
Gem. Your team is selecting ball.
Ball left.
Waiting
22
for
off 60.
opponent bat.
Oh, 5 not 5.1. Already 7th over is running. 6.4.
Bowler 5.
Run for the second.
Score after 39 balls is 107 for 6.
39
Your team is
balls.
selecting ball.
6.3.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Score. Dugadi Sirash Gemstone colon 1. Dilip Kumar.
That's
Harpreet
out.
Singh Gemstone
Your team is
colon
selecting
1.
ball.
Harpreet Singh Gemstone colon
Waiting
2
for
open parent 2
selection
close
of
parent.
striker.
Yes, another wicket got.
New striker, Ramana Kumar 30.
Awesome Medakanta Gemstone.
Harpreet
Ashik
gone
CH
for
Gemstone
2.
colon Harpreet Singh 2 times batting is.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Good batting.
Alu Vasu
As
Gemstone
well
colon
as
Swag.
good bowling
Bowler 6,
from
3 run.
Telugu
Your team is
strikers.
selecting ball.
Next, Ramana Kumar batting, second time.
Waiting for
He got
opponent
3
bat.
runs off his
Kavan
first ball.
Nagula Star colon Pig.
Bowler 4, 1 run. Score after
Open scoreboard.
42 balls is
Button.
111 for 7.
Ramana Kumar 35
Your
Gems.
team is
Dilip Kumar
selecting
Gemstone
ball.
colon 3 open scoreboard.
Waiting for
Button.
selection of
Dilip
bowler.
is there. He
New
can
bowler, Ganga Gem. Your
capable
team is
to
selecting
hit.
ball.
Next, Ganga bowling from.
Ashik CH Gemstone colon Raman Kumar Bro. This is your second time
bowling
batting.
end. It is her second over.
Dilip Kumar.
Waiting
Ramana
for
Kumar
opponent
Gemstone
bat.
colon 0 dash 20 open parent 1.0 close parent.
Bowler
In
6,
first-
3 run.
in
Your
her
team is
first
selecting
over,
ball.
she gave 20 runs without loss. And her second over first ball, he gave 3 runs to.
Anna Gemstone
Waiting
colon
for
Dilip Kumar
opponent
Gemstone
bat.
colon 6.
Bowler 2, 3 run. Your team is selecting ball.
2 balls, 2 threes. That means 6 runs. And again, bowling, Ganga bowling to.
Waiting for
Ramana.
opponent. Bowler 5, 3 run.
Hey, my
Score
God.
after 45 balls is
3
120 for
threes in
7.
a over.
Your team
It's
is
enough
selecting ball.
to continue the score.
Waiting for
to
opponent
increase
bat.
the
That's
score.
out.
Yes.
Your team is selecting
Ganga
ball.
got
Waiting for
Dilip
selection of
Kumar's
striker.
wicket.
4 image. Dilip Kumar Gemstone colon 1
Awesome
open parent 5
Medakanta
close parent.
Gemstone colon Clap.
Dilip Kumar Gemstone colon 9 open parent 5 close
Dugadi
parent.
Sirash Gemstone colon Wow.
Ramana Kumar 35 Gemstone colon 6 open parent 3 close parent.
Ramana Kumar gone for 6 runs.
Anna Gemstone colon 1-29 open parent 1.4 closed parent.
Yes, Ramana Kumar gone for 6 runs.
Score 120/8.
128. 120 runs.
New
for 8
striker,
wickets.
Alu Vasu Gem. Your
Vasu-
team is selecting ball.
Came for the batting.
Ball left 14 off 60.
Just 14 balls remaining. 2 balls remaining in their hand.
Waiting for opponent bat.
If they continue without loss, the score will be
Ashik CH Gemstone colon Ganga. This is your second over.
easily cross 150. Let us see.
Bowler 3, 5 runs. Your team is selecting ball.
Ball left 125. Score 125/8. Score
125. Just 13 balls remaining.
Waiting for
Last ball
opponent
of
bat.
Ganga over.
Bowler 3,
Run for the second.
Score after 48 balls is 127 for 8.
After 48
Your team is
balls,
selecting ball.
127.
New bowler, Vyubadi Suresh Gem. Your team is
Ubedi
waiting for
Suresh
opponent bat.
came for the second time.
Dilip Kumar Gemstone. Alu Vasu Gemstone colon 5
Ashik
open parent,
CH
1 closed parent.
Gemstone colon Vasu. This is your second time
And
batting.
Vasu is there. Vasu is going to face.
Bowler 3,
6 runs to Vasu.
Your team is selecting
First
ball.
6 of Vasu.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Next, second ball. Going to face.
Bowler 6, 4
There are
runs. Your
4
team
runs
is
to
selecting
the
ball.
boundary. 2 balls, 10 runs.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Code jumped into 137 for 8.
Bowler 5, 6
Another
runs.
6.
Score after 50. Waiting for
Ashik CH Gemstone colon
Terrific
Suresh.
mode.
This is your second over.
Vasu is in terrific mode. He got just
Bowler 6, 5
another
runs.
5.
Your team is selecting
What a
ball.
batting. What a batting.
Waiting for opponent
21
bat.
runs of 4
Bowler 6,
balls.
5
Another
runs.
4.
Your team is
26.
selecting ball.
Dilip got 5 runs.
Waiting for opponent
Again,
bat.
Vasu is going to face.
That's
Last
out.
ball. Vasu out.
54 balls is
Alu Vasu Gemstone. Dilip
153
Kumar
for
Gemstone
9.
colon 16 open. Alu
Your
Vasu
team
Gemstone
is
colon
selecting
26 open
ball.
parent 6 closed parent.
Waiting for
Vasu
selection
out
of
for
non-striker.
26. Last ball
Waiting
of
for selection of bowler.
last
New
over
bowler,
of their
G
innings.
Vedanta Gem.
Dilip Kumar Gemstone. Alu Vasu Gemstone. G Vedanta Gemstone colon 0-17 open parent 1.0.
Okay,
Alu Vasu
Vedanta.
Gemstone colon 26 open. Dilip Kumar Gemstone colon 16 open parent 7 closed parent.
They have to select their
New
non-striker.
non-striker, Tausif 786 Gem.
Okay.
Your team is selecting. Waiting for opponent bat.
153. True color. Zoom picture in picture.
153 runs.
Color ID and speaker. Zoom. And cricket. Zoom picture in. Score. G Vedanta Gemstone. Dilip Kumar Gemstone.
Waiting
Total
for
786
opponent
Gemstone
bat.
colon 0 open parent. Open scoreboard. Button.
Those are
That's
yes.
your team.
Andhra Stars has scored 156 runs in 56 balls. Your team need to score 157 runs in 60 balls to win this game.
And cricket. Zoom picture in
Welcome.
picture.
You are batting.
See, 156.
157 off 60.
157 is the target. 152nd, 6 all out. Andhra Stars. Telugu Strikers
New striker, Asam Manikanta Gem. New bowler, Ramana Kumar 35
Ramana
Dilip
Kumar.
Kumar.
New non-striker, Ganga Gem.
Yes.
Waiting for opponent ball.
Non-striker Ganga, striker Manikanta. Ramana Kumar is going to
Your
bowl.
team is selecting hit.
He is also
Bowler 3, 6 run. Waiting for
very
opponent
good
ball.
bowler. He has 35 wickets in his quota. Before
Your team
this
is
match,
selecting hit.
6 runs to Manikanta.
That's out.
Yes.
Waiting for opponent
Ramana Kumar 35
ball. Waiting
Gemstone.
for selection of
5
striker.
First ball 6, second
New striker,
ball try
Pavan
to
Nagula star.
5, but
Waiting for opponent ball.
both are guessed same. So the batsman is
Your team
out.
is selecting
Manikanta
hit.
out for
Bowler
6.
Run for the second.
Go after
Kumar
3
is
balls
going
is
to
8 for
face.
1.
He took
Waiting for
2
opponent
runs
ball.
off his first ball, driven the ball into the gaps between
Your team is selecting hit.
long leg and mid on.
That's out.
Yes.
Required 149
Again.
runs from
Open
56
parent,
balls.
close
Waiting
Again,
for opponent
Pavan
ball.
gone
Waiting for selection of
just
striker.
2 runs.
New
4
striker,
balls.
GBN 79 Gem. Waiting for opponent ball.
Ramana Kumar 35 Gemstone. Free image. Ramana
Waiting
Kumar
for
35
selection of
Gemstone.
striker. New striker, G Vedanta Gem.
Yes,
Waiting
yes,
for
there
opponent
is
ball.
confusion for the captain.
Alu Vasu Gemstone colon shot.
Your
The
team is
same
selecting
names
hit.
are there. I immediately
Bowler one,
changed
3
his.
run. Waiting for
Vedant
opponent
came
ball.
for the bat. Last ball.
Ashik CH
of 1
Gemstone
over.
colon change. Better he is commentator.
Very good. Good captaincy.
11/2. Score.
Your
Ramana
team
Kumar
is
35
selecting
Gemstone
hit.
colon.
Bowler
Gemstone colon 6
6
open parent, 1 closed parent.
runs. Score after 6
to
balls is 17 for 2.
Score.
Waiting for
17
opponent
for 2.
ball. Waiting for
17
selection of
2
bowler.
after first bowler. First.
Awesome Manikanta
throw.
Gemstone colon super.
Well batting.
New bowler, Alu Vasu Gem.
And,
Waiting for opponent ball.
Same response from the bowler also.
Your team is selecting hit.
Score.
Allu Vasu going to bowl his first over.
Bowler 5. Your team
Another
is
6
selecting
from
hit.
Ganga.
Alu Vasu, Ganga Gemstone Poland. Jeevan Ganga Gemstone Poland. Open scoreboard. Button.
Vedant.
Awesome Medicanta Gemstone
Vedant.
colon super.
First ball hit by Ganga. And second
Bowler
over,
2.
first
3
ball.
run. Required
Posted by
131
Vedant
runs
with
from 52
six,
balls.
and second
Waiting
ball
for
he took
opponent
3
ball.
runs. Now
Your team is
Ganga
selecting
going
hit.
to face Alu Vasu.
Bowler 6. 5 runs.
runs
Score
to
after 9
Dhar.
balls is 31 for 2. Waiting
Very
for
good
opponent ball.
batting by both batters, Ganga and Vedant. Vasu
Your team is
thinking,
selecting hit.
and bowling started his running
Bowler
up.
4. 6 runs.
Another 6
Waiting
to
for
him.
opponent
Ganga
ball.
Gemstone Poland 11. Jeevan Ganga Gemstone Poland 18. Open
6
parent. Close
to
parent.
Vedant.
Open scoreboard. Button.
What a batting. They are playing aggressively.
Awesome Dylan.
Your team is selecting hit.
That will be very
Run
important
to
to
second.
Waiting for opponent ball.
increase the score.
Your team is selecting hit.
Last ball of Vasu.
Bowler 5.
Run to second.
Required 116 runs from 48 balls.
See,
New bowler.
168.
Dilip Kumar Gem. Waiting for opponent ball.
Dilip Kumar Gemstone Poland. Score 41/2.
41/2. Next 116. 116 required from 48. Now bowling end. Dilip is going
Your
to
team
start
is selecting
his
hit.
proceedings.
Score.
Bowler 6.
Jeevan Ganga
4
Gemstone
run.
Poland. Ganga
Waiting
Gemstone
for
Poland 18. Open
opponent
parent.
ball.
Close parent.
Ganga is on strike. Her
Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 5 runs. Waiting for opponent ball.
another 5 runs to her.
Open scoreboard. Button. Jeevan Ganga Gemstone Poland 22. Open parent. 6. Close parent.
Vedant on 22.
Ganga Gemstone Poland 20.
Your
Open parent.
team
4.
is
Close parent.
selecting hit.
24.
Dilip Kumar Ganga Gemstone Poland 20. Open parent. 4.
20,
Dilip Kumar Gemstone Poland 0-9. Score.
Now Vedant.
That's out.
Yes.
Score after
Dilip
18
got
balls is
Vedant
50 for
wicket.
3.
Open parent. Bowling.
Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of
On
striker.
5.
New striker. Yellappa Upperstar.
Yellappa.
Waiting for opponent. Your team
Yellappa
is selecting
came for
hit.
the batting. Now he is bowling to Dilip Kumar, very dangerous player. While
Bowler
bowling
4. 1
and
run.
batting
Required
also.
106 runs from 44
Single
balls.
run to
Waiting for opponent ball.
Ganga Gemstone Poland. Open scoreboard. Button.
Your
Yellappa,
team is selecting
now
hit.
Ganga is going to
Bowler 2.
face
6
more
runs. Waiting
to
for
Ganga.
opponent ball.
Very good batting by Ganga.
Awesome Medicanta Gemstone colon super.
Ganga Yellappa. Dilip Kumar Gemstone Poland 1/16. Open parent. 0.5. Close parent.
Last ball of Dilip over. Let us see what can do by Ganga. Whether he retaining strike,
Waiting
or
for selection of bowler.
3. 143. Required. 57/3.
there will be
Dilip Kumar Gemstone Poland 1/16. Open parent. 0. Score.
technical issue with
Dilip Kumar Gemstone colon angry.
technical issue with bowler.
Waiting for
New
opponent ball.
bowler. Harpreet Singh Gem. Waiting for
Harpreet
opponent ball.
replaced him.
Your team is
To
selecting
bowl
hit.
one ball in this over.
That's out.
Yes,
Score
Harpreet
after
got
18 balls is 57 for 4.
Harpreet
Waiting
got
for
Ganga
opponent
wicket.
ball. Waiting for selection of non-striker.
142.
Waiting for selection of bowler.
157.
New non-striker.
142.
Nobody Suresh Gem.
Ubidi came to the bat.
Required. 57/4.
57 for 4.
New bowler.
Required.
Tauzik 786 Gem.
Just 100
Waiting for
runs
opponent ball.
of 42. 7 overs, 100 runs. But they lost.
Alu Vasu Gemstone colon come on guys.
57/4. Score.
Your team is
786
selecting
Gemstone
hit.
Poland 0-0. Open parent. 0.0. Close parent.
Came to the bowling.
Bowler 4.
Run to second.
Waiting for opponent ball. Your team is selecting hit.
Open scoreboard. Button.
Yellappa and Suresh at the screen.
Bowler 2. 3 run. Required 95 runs from 40 ball.
3
Your
runs to
team is
Yellappa.
selecting hit.
Now Ubidi
Bowler 6.
facing
1 run.
me to
Score after 21
single
balls
run.
is 63 for 4. Waiting
move
for
to the
opponent ball.
next end. Now Yellappa facing Tosaf. Very wise bowling and as well as
Your team is selecting hit.
same wise batting by
Bowler 6.
the
3 run.
Tigers
Waiting
also.
for opponent ball.
Strikers also.
Your team is
They are
selecting hit.
picking singles
Bowler
and
3.
twos and
4
threes.
run.
Now it
Waiting
will
for
goes
opponent
to the
ball.
boundary by
Your team is selecting hit.
Gemstone Poland 5. Open parent. 2. Close parent. Open.
Bowler 5. 6 balls. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of bowler.
Score. 72/4.
72 for 4.
Required. 85 of 36.
85 of 36.
Required. 72/4.
Will
New
be
bowler.
easy
Dilip
chaseable.
Kumar Gem.
Score.
Waiting for
Dilip Kumar
opponent
Gem.
ball.
Vinny Swords Gemstone Colon 7
Again,
open parent.
Dilip.
Dilip Kumar Gemstone Colon 1/16 open parent 0.5 close parent.
Your
Score.
team is
Bowled
selecting
5
hit.
balls in his first over. After 5 balls, he
Bowler scores
For the
3.
second.
technical issue
Your team
and
is selecting
the captain
That's
of
out.
his
Waiting for opponent ball.
Vinny Swords
Waiting for
Gemstone.
selection of striker.
11 open parent 6 close
yes,
parent.
Yellappa upper
New
out.
striker. G Vedanta Gem.
Next.
Waiting for opponent ball. Your team is
Cricket
selecting
gone.
hit.
Next, Vedant
Alu
came
Vasu
for the
Gemstone
batting.
colon wow.
Dilip Kumar. Score.
Dilip bowling his second
Bowler
over.
6, 1 run.
He has
Score
to
after
bowl just
27
six
balls is
o-
75 for 5.
6 balls
Waiting
in
for
this over.
opponent ball. Your team is select bowler 2, 4 run.
Another
Required
4 to him.
78 runs from 32 balls. Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 5, 4
Open
run.
scoreboard. Button.
Waiting for
Vinny Swords
opponent
Gemstone Colon
ball.
15 open parent 5 close parent. Open
Another-
scoreboard. Button.
Your team is selecting
Boundary.
bowler.
Ashik CH Gemstone colon Dilip. This is your second over and bet on to better second time. Alu Vasu Gemstone colon come on take
Good
more.
intimations by official for the according to the rules.
Vinny Swords Gemstone Colon 18 open parent 6 close parent.
New bowler. Ramana Kumar 35 Gem. Waiting for opponent ball.
86/5. Required. 71 off 30.
71. Again, he is facing issue. Better to change him.
Your team is selecting hit. That's out. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of striker.
Open. Vinny Swords Gemstone.
New striker.
Vinny Suresh
Pavan
out.
Nagula star. Waiting for opponent ball.
Open parent 0 close parent.
Came for the bat.
Alu Vasu Gemstone colon wow.
86/6.
Your team is
86
selecting
for
bowler
6,
5, 4
4
run.
runs to Pawan.
Required 67 runs from 28 balls. Waiting for
67
opponent
from
ball.
28.
Score. Ramana Kumar 35 Gemstone Colon 3/21 open parent 1.2 close parent.
Ramana Kumar
Your
bowling.
bowler 5, 4 run.
Another
Score
4
after
to
33 balls is 94 for 6.
Ashik CH Gemstone colon Ramanipro. This is your second over and also Paul Bro second time.
Gemstone Colon 1 open
Your
parent 1
team is
close parent.
selecting hit. Bowler
Run for the second.
waiting for opponent ball.
Ramana Kumar. Score. 96/6. Required. 61 off 26.
61
Your team is selecting
of
hit.
26 balls.
Bowler 6, 1 run. Waiting
60
for
of
opponent ball.
25 balls.
Required. 60 off 25. Required. 97/6. Score. Ramana Kumar 35 Gemstone Colon 3/28 open parent 1.5 close parent.
Your
Last
team is
ball of
selecting hit.
Ramana's quota.
David Nagula Star Colon 11 open parent 4 close parent.
Vedant going to face him.
Jeevan Gemstone Colon 1 open parent 1 open scoreboard. Button.
Bowler 5, 6 runs. Required
What a
54
hit.
runs from 24 balls. Waiting for opponent
6
ball.
runs to hit.
Waiting for selection of bowler. Waiting for selection of bowler.
After
Waiting for selection
completion
of
of
bowler.
6
David
overs,
Jeevan Ramana Kumar. Score. 103/6.
103 for 6.
Required. 54 off 24.
Just 54
New bowler.
of 24.
Nepu Mandal Gem.
Easy
Waiting for
chaseable.
opponent ball.
Nepu coming for bowling from the bowling end. He is preparing.
Your
to
team
start
is
his
selecting hit.
proceedings.
Bowler 5, 6. Your team is
Again
selecting
6
hit.
Required.
by
109/6. Score. Nebu Mandal Gemstone. Jeevan Gemstone.
Dilip Kumar Gems awesome minute.
Your team is selecting
What a
hit.
bowling. Dot ball. It's sensible
Run
playing
for the
by
second.
Score after 39 balls is 111 for 6.
Pavan.
Your team is selecting
Sensibly
hit.
playing by Pavan. Very good batting.
Bowler 4.
Run for the
Your team
second.
is selecting
2
hit.
runs after 4 balls. 10
Bowler,
runs.
your team is selecting hit.
Sensible playing. Single to Pavan. Now Vedant going to face.
David Nagula Star Colon 20. Jeevan Gemstone Colon 2.
Run for the second.
Score after 42 balls is 116 for 6.
116
Waiting for
6.
opponent
Just
ball.
3 overs
Waiting for
remaining.
selection of bowler. Waiting for selection of
41
bowler.
runs.
Waiting for selection of bowler.
David Nagula. Jeevan Nebu Mandal.
Dilip Kumar Gemstone colon angry.
Required
41 off 18.
41 runs of 18.
Required.
New bowler.
116/6.
Township 786 Gem. Waiting for opponent ball.
786 Gemstone Colon 0/15 open parent 1.0 close parent.
Yes,
Score.
Joseph going to face ball is second over.
Your team is selecting hit.
They need
Bowler 5,
wickets.
3 run. Waiting for
Then only
opponent ball.
they have a chance to win. They have to
Your
pick
team is selecting hit.
wickets.
Bowler 2, 3 run. Required 35 runs from 16 balls. Waiting for opponent ball.
Score. 122/6.
Just 4 wickets.
Ashik
in their
CH
hand.
Gemstone colon Tossif. This is your second over.
They have to pick their wickets quickly. Then on that is the
Your team is selecting hit.
only
Bowler
reason
6,
to
4
win.
run. Score after
runs
4.
are
Your
flowing
team is selecting hit.
by the 2 batters batting well. Both are batting
Bowler
well.
4, 1 run.
Awesome
They are
Manikanta
hitting
Gemstone
ones
colon
and
super.
twos, threes as well as 4s and 6ers. Pavan and Vedant.
Joseph 780. David Nagula Star Colon 30
Your
open
team
parent
is
12 close
selecting
parent.
hit.
Jeevan Gemstone Colon 12 open parent 4 close parent.
Maybe it will be 6 or 5 for this ball.
That's out. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection. New striker.
Out.
Asam Manikanta Gem.
And
Waiting for opponent ball.
Manikanta came. Vedant out. after loss of 7 wickets.
Your team is selecting hit.
Score 127/7.
Bowler 6, 4 run.
131.
Required 26 runs from 12 balls.
First ball
Waiting for
faced by
opponent ball.
Manikanta.
Waiting for selection of bowler. Waiting for selection of bowler.
Total 786 gemstone colon 1 dash
New bowler.
2.0 close parent.
Ashik CH Gemstone colon Manikanta. This is your second time batting.
Score. RPC
Your team
gemstone
is
colon 1 dash
selecting
0 open parent 0.1 close parent.
Harpreet came for the bowling.
Bowler 6, 3 run. Waiting for opponent ball.
Close parent.
3
Your
runs
team is
to
selecting
Pavan
hit.
and Manikanta
Bowler
is going
5,
to face
4
4 runs to
run. Waiting
him.
for opponent. Your team is selecting hit.
138/7.
138 just.
Required.
Bowler 6, 3 run. Score after 51 balls is 100. Your team is selecting hit.
Of 9. They are reaching their destiny. They're reaching their target.
Bowler 6, 4 run.
Sensibly
Required 12 runs
playing,
from 8
another
balls.
4 runs.
Waiting for opponent ball.
12 required.
Your team
from
is selecting
8.
hit. Bowler 3, 5
5 runs
runs.
to
Waiting
him.
for opponent ball.
Also Manikanta gemstone. Open scoreboard. Button.
Pavan playing sensibly.
Also Manikanta
Your team is selecting
open parent 15 close parent.
Pawn on 42.
Bowler 3, 5 runs. Score after 54 balls is 155 for 7.
Just 2
Waiting
runs
for opponent
required.
ball. Waiting for selection of bowler.
Just 2 runs required.
Also Manikanta gemstone. Open scoreboard. Button.
Manikanta is going to face.
Also Manikanta gemstone. David Nagula star colon 42 open parent
New
15
bowler.
close parent.
Alu Vasu Gem.
Alu
Waiting for
Vasu.
opponent ball.
Came for the last time. Just 2 runs.
Dilip Kumar Gemstone colon
required.
angry.
Free image. Alu Vasu gemstone.
Alu Vasu Gemstone colon
Let us see
congratulations
how many
Telugu
balls
strikers.
They will took 6 balls remaining.
Your team is
2
selecting
runs
hit.
need.
Bowler 4.
Yes.
Your team has won the game by 3 wickets. Devan Nagula star is man of the match.
Watch advert point. Close. And cricket. Zoom picture in picture.
That's it. Dear viewers, match number 79, Telugu Strikers versus Andhra Stars. First batted, Andhra Stars scored 156 all out, and Telugu Strikers, they chased down very well. They have the remaining 3 wickets in their hand. They reach the target 157 in 9.1 overs. Pavan Nagula scored very well and took 4 wickets in his bowling spell, and he got 42 on his second batting. Let us see. In first batting also he scored more little bit. So he is declared as a man of the match. Congratulations Pavan for well playing, and congratulations Strikers for good win. You also entered in the 20s with Telugu Super Champions. Andhra Stars have more chance. One more match remaining. Andhra Stars as well as Telugu Strikers also. Let us see who will enter into the playoff. Those which 4 teams enter into the finals. That is the comes to an end the match number 79. Telugu Strikers won by 3 wickets, and man of the match is Pavan. Next we will meet again as soon, exactly after 25 minutes we will meet again in the same venue. Match between Golden Diggers and match number 80. We will meet again. Until then, bye to all of you. Thank you.
Home. Button. Window navigation bar. Tab it. System launcher. Zoom picture in picture. Hit studio. Row 7. Hit music. Hit zoom. Column 2. Current. Zoom. Battery 90%. End. Button. Window zoom. End meeting for all. Button.